Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we will see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most of today's news. So for the press conference ahead of the match where Arsenal will play against Burnley, they're going to ask Arteta about David Raya. So Arteta going to praise David Raya. Said the guy don't really try. So in fact, as of now, so the guy don't earn the right to be respected after the shaky start when he gets, we say never get certainty whether I go be number one, whether Ramsey go be number one. With the media, they blast time. You get all eyes on Raya. And this month when do, they check whether I do mistake every match. Instead of also they check the saves, the good performances of Raya. Now mistake will be fine so that those Ramsey lovers they find mistake where they say Ramsey is better than this. But for now, I believe say everybody don't calm down because there's no point. Because me from the beginning, I have an issue. I'd already know say Raya be number one, even though Arteta no come outside, can't talk say Raya be my number one. No. So for now, Arteta will talk and say the guy, at least people don't they show him some respect. You know, they shaky again. And all those quick throw when they help us to launch counter attack. In short, the defense now they somehow stable. And I don't know about you now, but me personally, I just get this confidence for Raya. I don't know why. Like the confidence, like I know the fear if I did watch him. I just the confidence say errors no go really they like that. Even if error will come, maybe for now once in a while, gets they come anyhow. All right, so we'll enter the match preview. Burnley versus Arsenal for Tough More. Now that we'll play this match. So the match today is going to be an interesting match. So when you run check our head-to-head with Burnley, it goes over the last 5 games. So we don't play for Tough More. Arsenal actually win 3 and draw 2. In fact, last 2 seasons, so we played them 2021-2022 season. That was when we played them last before they can't go relegation. They can't come back for this one, this 2023-2024 season where we did get because for 2022-2023 season we did not face Burnley because they were not in the league. So we don't beat them 1-0 the last 2 times. We'll meet like for the last 2 seasons. So now we're going to be meeting them without their coach, so we never know how they go set up. But Arteta is talking tough because when you look at the way we Burnley they play some other big teams, the way they lost, the way they drew, now just little margins. That be the difference. So Arteta is saying we must be wary and know how we will take approach this game. The narrative or perspective or perception, if you like, with they out there. Now say Arteta few read some players. Some people get that mindset. On the other hand, there's a different school of thoughts where they talk say make Arteta no rest anybody. Put all your men, knock them, you get. Then still use your men, play Porto. Men, I don't forget say we dey travel go Portugal for the Estadio do Dragão. So I see Arteta resting players. I see him, but more just the watch. Don't be maybe Arteta. All of us just speculate at this point. So now when the lineup come outside like 1 hour before the game, we can see who Arteta will use for today's match to start. Because mind you, Man City versus Chelsea are going to be playing. I think 5:30 Nigerian time, 5:30 or 6:30. I think 5:30. Then they will play. So all things being equal, we go down first play before they go play. So if we win our own match, they will apply pressure on this Man City side. Anything can happen again because Pochettino don't come outside they talk tough. So Chelsea go play strongly. Now, away from that, when you look at the match between Liverpool and this Brentford for the GTEC Community Stadium, we see that match also anything could happen because we are looking at the historical data because you cannot forget the historical data with the between Liverpool and this Brentford. Yeah, so it is what it is. I see people in the comment section will say, I too like that Porto stadium. Oh, but the stadium they give it like say our own sweet name, the Emirates Stadium. You know get fear factor, but when you hear the Estadio do Dragão, go play say maybe they train dragon for there. Oh, the name just leave it somehow, but it is what it is. Overall, they ask Arteta whether we get any notable injury. Anybody don't join the injury table. Arteta say no. Say nobody don't actually join the table. Then for those who come for the table, when they can't join us back, it remains small. It remains small. Arteta said FEB is very soon will join the team. Thomas Partey is already training. Will join the team soon. Then Fabio Vieira, that one, I think I said there's a chance even though it might be slim, there's a chance he might feature against his former club, FC Porto. So we'll just watch. Even somebody enter my DM say the last match we Porto play for their Premier League. Say Porto loser. But then I guess Aruka, I don't know. Say Porto lose that match. Say Porto know they are strong as people think. Oh man, no judge them like that. Or if we go there, go do anyhow, we'll see anyhow. That's the truth. But we'll leave FC Porto. We'll focus on the one we did for our fronts now. This Burnley, we'll take one game at a time. After we deal with Burnley, all things being equal, then we'll go to FC Porto and see what happens. So away from that, so we get one statistics we come out yesterday and now Arsenal now actually bring up the statistics. The thing can trend for Twitter. Yeah, so me say because me I don't know about the statistics before. So they can talk say for Bukayo Saka's first 210 games we don't play compared to Ronaldo's first 210 games. This Saka outperformed Ronaldo, whether it is goals, whether it is assists. In 210 games, Saka scored 51 goals and made 49 assists. Cristiano Ronaldo had 50 goals and 43 assists. What does this mean? Some people will ask. It means Saka is on the right path. It's on the trajectory. His journey, his future is very, very bright. Because if he continues this same way, the future, he might surpass Cristiano Ronaldo. But don't be saying that so it will be literally. Because I remember once upon a time when they bring out the statistics of Kai Havertz when he was in Bayer Leverkusen, his statistics was competing against Messi and Ronaldo. You say I remember for bring out that picture. The statistics of Kai Havertz when he was younger as a midfielder, attacking midfielder. His statistics they rival Messi and Ronaldo. Today where's Kai Havertz? Today where's Ronaldo and Messi? But our hope now say Saka will not go be like that. Say Saka will grow from strength to strength. Yes. And as long as we are getting more and more good players into the club, they are going to be improving the player. And one other thing I want to make Arteta do, now to bring in a winger that is going to come in and compete with Bukayo Saka and doing me at the same. A winger that will come in here, compete with him, and we see what will happen. It will make the player a very, very familiar. Like when you are playing in a position and you feel say nobody they compete with you, nobody, no, nothing they happen. You go be like say you are the secret cow. But when you know say there's somebody breathing down your neck, somebody like a Pedro, imagine say we get Pedro Neto for us. Saka go dey beat now. Saka go like to score hat trick every day because you know say if they give Pedro Neto chance, and now I'm boss next back. I thought that manager will say I don't care who you be. If person can't do better than you, the person go play. So all in all, our hope now make Arsenal win. So those will be our prediction. Because me, since Arsenal only beat people 5-0, 6-0, 3-1, so I will not be surprised if Arsenal give them like 4-0. Like I think 4-0, 5-0 should not be a bad result. It's not like we are underrating Burnley, but it is what it is. We are not at their level. Get where we are. They're like shit packers with all due respect to the Burnley faithful. So that's what me. I just say. All right. So moving on. So PSG. The kind of reason say this Osimhen, the one signed Osimhen, not just Osimhen, the one signed another top midfielder at the same time. The one signed a top centre back to replace Kylian Mbappe because Kylian Mbappe don't tell Khalifi, will be the president of PSG, say he will leave at the end of the season. Also today, at the era from Fabrizio Romano, say he don't tell his teammates for training, say they leave at the end of the season. Don't tell them where in they go. Just tell them say in they leave. Now Fabrizio Romano say PSG already they prepare for the imminent exit of Kylian Mbappe, and one of the names within the reason now was Osimhen. Like they need a blockbuster striker or winger. We go fill up that void of Kylian Mbappe. And Osimhen they won't carry Osimhen because Osimhen don't play for French league before. He played for Lille, because and he did so well. So they believe say he understand the league already. So not like maybe acclimatization, blending like a blender phase, all those things go day. So he go play for them. So now Chelsea they really say say if PSG comes into the fray for Osimhen, say the guy will likely go join them. So I don't know what the attraction of PSG and Arsenal. If Arsenal wants to maybe bid for Osimhen at the end of the season, me I don't think say Arsenal will get that strong attraction because PSG the money they go slap that guy. The guy go follow money go. But all in all, just watch now the summer. What the summer hold. But if that attraction of go to the year, we say Osimhen say won't play for the EPL because he has tasted the French league, he has tasted the Italian league. So it is ideal for him to come now and play for the Premier League because any move we make now might be his last biggest move because the move go to the commander maybe 4 years, 5 years. So at the end of the day, we will see how everything go. unfold. Even Charles Watts, will be one of the Arsenal correspondents, instead of coming to come after the talk, say Mbappe looks available. Like when you look at Mbappe's situation, you go say, this guy is available now. Arsenal fit sign, Liverpool fit sign. But the truth is, he is Real Madrid bound. Like in future, now Real Madrid is in the points too. Even though officially there has been no talks, nothing. I only proposal Real Madrid give him. I even forget to tell and talk say Mbappe don't tell PSG say, I no go think say maybe they won't give me counter proposal to counter waiting. Real Madrid give me maybe because Real Madrid they offer me maybe £500,000 per week. And I thought that's okay, maybe I want double them. No, so regardless of the money, I know get mind for PSG. So this Mbappe matter, the story will still linger on until Mbappe comes out and say, I am going to Real Madrid or I am going to so club. Without that, there will still be speculative measures going on in the market. So we'll just watch how things they unfold. All right, so still on the move. So the London Evening Standard, the Kokoma side, they let us know say Thomas Partey is out of the Arsenal trip to Burnley on Saturday, will be today, but he might come back in a few weeks' time. Get now that one at the London Evening Standard. Football London, on the other hand, they themselves can speculate, say don't be surprised when you see Thomas Partey on the bench against FC Porto. You get because for Ateta, the Kokoma side talk say he is already training. You get nobody knows since when the guy on the train. So for him to already done the train, so and let all things being equal, there are no setbacks. We go carry and go back to the injury table. So don't me, I know be shocked if I see him against FC Porto. And on the side notes, your club don't come after let us know say Mohamed Salah is fit, is coming, but he don't come back from injury. So he's in contention to play against Brentford. When I heard that news, I know too bad news, but you hope saying go day out, get because Trent Alexander-Arnold is also out, Alisson Becker with their keeper is also out. So after the travel go to GTEC Community Stadium to face Ivan Toney and Neil Mopé. So I mean the roots for Brentford, but Salah did. Don't say that one riot. We just cause 1 or 2 damages now before you know just score a trick. Not just the watch, if you know they're as easy as we think for them, because after all, the last 2 times they visit the GTEC Community Stadium, they lost 3-1 and they drew 3-3, and Salah was there. So we'll just watch how everything go unfold. All right, so another news we're going to hear from Turkey. Now, be the fact say, we hear say, don't even talk itself and bring the news, but Talk Sports also reiterated the news. The current say Wilfred Zaha is relishing the opportunity to come back to EPL. Say the guy won't really play for the EPL back. He has spent 1 season for Turkey. So the reason say maybe not too bad with that place. Get even though I think he played Champions League where he never played before. So in the plan saying will come back. So who we're going to reason them at the end of the season? Say, okay, for Zaha, how far? So I don't just know because these are they don't link up with Arsenal. No, sometimes I will just sit down and say, what if we sign Zaha instead of Pepe? Which level Arsenal for one day? Now, sure, we win some things. I mean, we did this level we did. Like sometimes we only play coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it is what it is. Don't think they complain about that one now. So I also stumbled upon this news this morning for Daily Canon. So they're going to do an expose on Barcelona and Arsenal and Martinelli. They're going to say Barcelona they prepare 100 million. So they would like to sign Martinelli. When I saw that news, I just laughed. So you know Barcelona want to see 100 million. Where they want to see him? Who dash monkey banana? Say the one sign on Martinelli 100 million. If they get 100 million, no, say they go. You get the kind of MLS, they go to find. So me, I don't think say there's a possibility to this story because if okay, let's just assume without considering, let's argue without considering. Say okay, if that 100 million come, you don't think say Arsenal will collect that money for Martinelli 100 million. I don't think say they will collect that. The thoughts just enter my head, but say nah, I don't think. Back I said no even get that money in the first place. So when I saw that story, I take up with a pinch of salt because I don't think say it can happen. You get so. All right, so moving on. So I thought myself, the point they ask him about our set piece routine for the press conference where in they do. So they're going to ask us, what's in change this our set piece? Because according to the report, I don't do your own background research. So Baba they talk. So when you look at Arsenal set piece routine, you will notice that for the first 20 games where Declan Rice don't play since he come Arsenal, Declan Rice only played just 3 corners in his first 20 games, 3 corners. But when you look at the last 4 games where Arsenal don't play now, Declan Rice has played 12 corners in the last 4 games. So play 12 corners. So What's like, how do you explain that? The shifts, you get, how do you explain? So I think that when you explain, so when in Dubai, say the team trained with Nicholas Jova, who is a set piece specialist. So from there, they can't understand, say, for all the players who then get declarized deliveries is very, very amazing. Like, say, say set piece gives us an avenue to actually score some kind of goals, you get, because of the high level of low blocks where we face. So set piece is another method. If you watch the way Arsenal they play set piece, we they load the opposition box with our players. In fact, if you see like 8 or 9 of our players loaded in that box, because we know that is a different avenue, a different arena or opportunity for us to score. When we say now 50-50 for anybody, again, and we said we get tall players. Why I think that they explain this is because some pundits out there and some Arsenal fans alike out there are saying Declan Rice should not be playing set because Declan Rice is over 6 feet tall. So it should be a threat, aerial threat in the box. But I think that they try to explain, say, see, this corner is where they see. It not really be about height. Number one, when you have all the height in the world, what if the delivery is not perfect? What if the delivery is not precision fixed, like the accuracy, the perfection, the way they go put that, you get for somebody to knock out, you get for you to enter. You need that. So that is why Declan Rice is saddled with the responsibility of playing that set piece. And that is why when you look at this season, we've scored 16 goals from set pieces. Okay, so what's I they talk, I really like it touched me. I feel him. You get the explanation, it makes a whole lot of sense because now I think I'll just see them train a lot on set pieces for Dubai. That is why if you watch, whenever we score set piece, they switch the players because you know when you train something for the training session, you train. Therefore, reality for the field of play, that's the only train. When you materialize, you're going to reap the fruit of it. You'll be filled with so much joy. So now what did they do? The Arsenal players now so far, and myself, I did very happy. In fact, I can predict that against Burnley today, you might see 1 or 2 set piece goals because we are very tall. You get, and we have aggressive people. Even after that, the talk say even Jacob Kivior is also tall. He adds more bodies to the opposition box when we want to know the team. We get so many tall lads, so and it is what it is. All right, so Kieran Tierney on the other hand, can you let us know why in feel say Unai Emery tenure for Arsenal no really succeed? You get, because the players will take the blame because the players never got the results to justify the hard work of Unai Emery. Because when you look at Unai Emery's track record, this is the man that coached Villarreal. This is a man that coached PSG. He did very well in all these places. Now came to Arsenal. I think in his first season, he did not even make the top 4 to enter Champions League. He even lost a Europa League final against Chelsea. So these are his legacy at Arsenal. Very poor. Even though Unai Emery see the vex for Arsenal, they don't even give him enough time to justify himself, unlike the time we then give Arteta. And I will argue that because Arteta won the FA Cup so early, they now gave him more and more time to actually express himself. Who knows? You see, they give Unai Emery the kind of time they give Arteta. Who knows if we would have done something? Like, it is what it is. So now what's in Kieran Tierney, they talk saying like the approach of Unai Emery compared to Arteta, and I understand where it's coming from because the Unai Emery's fullback approach now bombing down the flank, just bombing the traditional way, just bombing. But Arteta, no, they see fullback in their traditional way. They say, I'm saying, see, you can't just be a fullback for being fullback. You go to enter midfield, they add more bodies to me, help me dominate and control proceedings. So that is the difference between Arteta, Pep, and the rest of the squad, or the rest of the managers in the league. So it is what it is. All right, so far, so good. The biggest news of the day. That be the fact, say, Arteta, the comments editor say, David Raya, who is our goalkeeper, has earned the right to be respected. Put some respect on his name. Because ever since when this guy come Arsenal, the way people take insult him because of their favorite for the bench, he gets, after all said and done, he withstood all those panic times, he gets those time in the shake. Now, he doesn't give us what he would define. So put some respect on his name. He's doing very well. You can see Arteta can't even talk. Arteta say there are some situations where we say because of the awareness of David Raya, they make those things not happen. They prevent those things from happening, and people don't see them. Because for that reason, they may not really sing his praises. But in way with the coach, the way when they watch game, different from the way they watch game, they look at some things where the guy they prevent from happening. His positional play. He puts himself as if he be one of the center backs. What the way David Raya they set up? We say Saliba go hold ball. He won't even post come outside like saying be an additional player. Like he gives us an extra outlet. I don't know whether or not they observe all these kind teeny, tiny little details. Well, it is what it is. All eyes are not equal. All right, so I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's like come your way by the time we open the studios around 3:30 or 3:40 p.m. for the pre-match analysis ahead of the match against Burnley. So till then, thanks for tuning in and have a nice day.